What's good? What's good? I know y'all like, man, said we ain't heard from you. The whole world is up in arms right now. And when I mean by up in arms, I'm talking about the IWC. Pro wrestling fans all over the world are mourning because of what transpired this past Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, you know your mans have to talk about it. We're gonna discuss it. I ain't gonna be on here too long because I'm rushing to get to work right now. But let's talk about it. Saturday night main events. Did I watch the whole thing in its entirety? Nope. Because I really didn't have any desire to watch it. I didn't. And I know Triple H thought he was slick by having everybody and their mama, all of us on SmackDown thinking like, oh, like, no, that's the trap. I told you, when it's concerning us on that program, you know that man don't know how to book us to save his life. He can't. Now, let's talk about it. John Cena, retirement match. The last time is now. Everybody and their grandma knew before that dumb man tournament even became a thing who Fruity Pebbles' final opponent was going to be. I knew it was Gunther a year in advance. Why? I just already knew. Shout out to that boy BC Amplified because he was talking about this a long time ago. Now, if I was booking Fruity Pebbles' final retirement match, would it have been against Gunther? Fine, I don't have a problem with that. Losing to Gunther? Fine, I don't have a problem with that. My biggest problem is how John Cena was booked this entire so-called run. Yes, did he beat Ric Flair's record? Fantastic. Whoop-de-doo, that's great. Did he get the championship again? Yes. However, this whole process, turning them heel and then turning them babyface again and then having them just look like a complete joke from that point on, I'm like, what kind of so-called retirement run is this? How you do, man, who everybody assumes and calls the GOAT, have him go out like a straight bum? A straight bum. Now let's talk about it. Brock Lesnar situation, out of nowhere, for nothing, a bum. Dominic, he got the IC title. Now I'm thinking, okay, if he's supposed to lose to Gunther, why don't you keep the IC title on him so he can just give it to Gunther and Gunther can have the IC title, and guess what? Gunther would be the biggest and most evilest clown in that company. Makes the most sense to me, right? That's what I would have done. Nope. Lost to Dominic like a straight bum. And then John Cena's whole persona. What is his whole gimmick? What has he been saying for so freaking long? Never give up. Now, best way to do what they should have done last night is have John pass out. But what we got, ladies and gentlemen, is the profile picture that I got for this doggone video. John Cena sitting up there smiling on his way out, tapping out. I wouldn't have done that. That's why everybody and their grandma went completely berserk. They went nuts. Now listen, some of the fans are just out of control. Now listen, y'all know how I feel about H. Y'all already know. But some of these people that was like, I'm not sitting at my computer because I could literally show y'all some of the videos and some of the comments that Cass was saying. These people was talking about running up on Triple H and taking them out. That's just crazy. Like y'all take this wrestling stuff way too serious. I mean, for real. You know, like y'all out of line talking about we gonna murk that man. I'm like, man, just listen. H has been on that bull jive for a minute. Yes, he has. He has been on that bull. Some people think he's been on the bull jive since early 2025. No, he been on that bull jive, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you the whole facts true. H been on the bull jive ever since my man Bray Wyatt disappeared. Ever since Bray Wyatt disappeared, he been on that bull jive. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. So that's like what, 2023, right? 2023. So like right after WrestleMania 39. Right after WrestleMania 39, Triple H was on that bull jive. He been on that bull jive ever since. Like don't get it twisted. Fools want to say, oh, he been on the bull jive just this year. No, sir. No, sir. H been on that bull jive ever since Bray Wyatt dipped out. Ever since Bray Wyatt dipped out, that's when H was really on that I don't give a dang no more. And he truly has showcased he don't give a goddamn crap. He just waited till Saudi Arabia buys the company and he dip out. I told you, the man don't give a dang. He don't give a crap. He don't care. And having the GOAT go out like that, like a straight bum. Listen, all John had to do was just go to sleep. That's all John. Guess what? His whole persona, never give up. And what does he do? He taps out and smiles about it. People gonna say, oh, Fruity Pepper. I'm like, I don't know. I don't give a dang. You protect whatever the man's doggone thing is. His thing is never give up, right? That's his thing, right? Nope, didn't do that. And my man went out like a straight buster. I mean, a straight buster. That's why everybody and their mama was going crazy. And now you got H always running his mouth talking about a new era. You know, this fool he say this every press conference. A new era begins. A new era. Like, man, you say that every doggone show. A new era. No, we in the, what everybody been calling it? They been calling it the Depression era. That's what they been calling it. This bum ain't been doing nothing. He been bull jabbing, ladies and gentlemen. He been on that bull jab. I don't care what nobody got to say. Homeboy been on that bull jab. Don't let a WWE Hardcore Shield lie to you in the comment section or wherever. That man been on that bull jab. He been on that bull jab ever since Bray Wyatt dipped out. Bray Wyatt dipped out, screwed up a whole lot of crap. It screwed up everything. Because I think it was a whole lot of things they wanted to do with Bray Wyatt. And the moment that man disappeared, things just went to hell. I'm sorry. That's just me. It went to hell. And H don't give a dang, ladies and gentlemen. This fool don't give a goddamn crap. He lets you know every day. He don't care. He don't. And it's unfortunate. Because WWE is that. I mean, listen. Most of us we're not talking about pro wrestling if it wasn't for WWE. We just not. You know? But it is what it is on that, man. Like I said, you know. And for the rest of the show, like I said, you know, man, look, I don't really even know what to say. I honestly, I just don't. I'm like, H just be doing anything, man. I mean, why the heck would you book Cody and Obafemi if you know dang well you're not finna have a clear-cut winner? You're just gonna have Drew come out there and just I mean, what's the point? And then I heard Sol Ruka and Bailey did a little something. They did a little something, but then there was a couple of botches that happened towards the end where when Sol Ruka, I guess when she did her move, she didn't pin Bailey right away. She waited. Then did some goofy roll-up or something like that, you know? And then the tag team match with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, and then Leon and Javon Evans. AJ botched like a mug or something like that, you know. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, you know. So that's WWE in the handbag. Now Triple H talk about a new era begins tonight. I'm like, and word on the street, Fruity Pepper's supposed to be on Raw tonight. I'm like, I'm like, man, you already screwed the man over, man. I'm like, I mean, you got the whole planet water working already, man. I don't know, man. Like, I legit don't know. Like I said, my man just went out like a straight. Listen, Triple H had me and my brother watching old school John Cena storylines. John Cena on his way to the top. We went back to watch that. That's what I was like, man. This is when the man became the man right here, dealing with JBL old crazy self. I said, now this is pro wrestling right here. I don't know what this foolishness is we're watching today. I have no clue. I don't know what it is. It's not pro wrestling. It's it's a shell of what it used to be. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, I'm concerning WWE right now, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, he just don't give a dang. The man don't care. He honestly just does not give a crap. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. AEW. Now here's the deal. The main event for World's End has been put together, and your man is here for it. All I'm going to say is congratulations to Maxwell Jacob Freeman. That's all. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say concerning AEW. Tony Khan and company still got a whole lot of things they got to get together. You know, this past Wednesday was a decent show. Decent winners coming, you know, still things that he can work on, and I mean a whole lot he can work on to get his product better. Because like I said, what we've been watching in 2025, spring across all pro wrestling, has been a flat out joke. Let's just call it for what it is, you know. But anyway, this your main man, Casey King said for Life Wrestling Takes. It's just me giving my honest thoughts on Saturday night main events, and Fruity Pebbles going out like a buster. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll holler at y'all cats later. Y'all already know what to do. It's your main man, Casey King said for Life Wrestling Takes. Hit that comment section up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button at twos. I'll holler at y'all cats later. Holler at your boy.